obtaining the data they're after from the vault.
Here we go. Huh?
Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Gaming Daddy channel. So today I wanted to do my best to take an extensive look at the Scorpio Exotic weapon. I'm going to tag this weapon to stop fronting and come back and farm me weapon. And the reason I say that is once you see what this weapon is capable of doing, it's going to be very attractive. And I know, we do this little, banter and fun tag play about the Division where people are like, I'm not playing the Division. I'm not touching the game. And I'm like, you should come play Division. You should come here and power up the game and download it. But then the developers are proposing, and I would say that because this is the PTS, a weapon like this. And once you see what it's capable of doing, you're going to have Division 1 jives build up in your belly because the weapon is powerful. And for those of you who always say things like, we don't really feel powerful in Division 2, it seems like we're winding down the game and we're starting to get some really ridiculous stuff like this particular weapon. So the Scorpio is a status effect based shotgun. And so for me, once I got it, on the PTS, you just have to open some, boxes or something. I just slotted it into my status effect build using Eclipse Protocol. So this is not only, kind of a random, I would say gear set. It's a gear set that's easy to acquire. So it's cheap. In a sense, you could build a different version using brand sets, but why bother? I mean, you literally have 15% status effects on the two pieces. You have 15% skill haste. You have 30% hazard protection, and then you can go ahead and just roll status effect because it mostly rolls with, if not always rolls with skill tier as its core attribute. So you can max out the status effect stats on all of your pieces and just roll with status effects if that's what you want to do. Throw in one piece of golden gear for the extra 10% status effect. This golden gear holster that I have is definitely one of those holsters that, I couldn't ask for anything else. If you were to ask me what you wanted in a golden gear holster that would go with the status effect build, and it also has an extra status effect and skill damage maxed out. So my skills will be dealing just a little bit of the, that damage that's actually implemented there. And then my chest piece, status effects, and then the Vow Mask. This Vow Mask will pretty much give you toxic delivery. Status effects also apply a damage over time debuff for 10 seconds. Total damage is, that you deal is equal to 50% of your concussion grenade damage, concussion grenade damage, and increased by your status effect attributes. And the beauty of this Eclipse Protocol is by the time you get to the fourth piece, your status effects will spread on kill to all enemies within 10 meters and refresh the 50% duration of the status effect, whereas my backpack is giving me an amplified 30% damage to all status effect enemies. Now, please note that because this is the PTS, some of these things might get modified. And even if you get any of these things modified, the way this weapon system works is just absolutely, in my opinion, marvelous. You know how the Brits would say, it's just marvelous. Now, let me check it out and let's see what all is going on here. I have on my skills, I think I have my fire starter, and I want a stinger because I want status effects. I just want status effects working. And I'm going to show you, what this is about. Now, I'm playing against the Black Tusk, so, forgive me if they start throwing down some... That's a heavy chunga. Let me get a sting going so when it comes close, I've hit him. Look how much status effects these guys are all going to get. Now, I'm also using, and I used this on stream yesterday. This is one of those where, the status effects will just spread. I mean, it's insane. It's just ridiculous. Look at them just dying. Look at that. I'm not even doing so much, and I enjoy this. This is what the Division is about. I will argue that we are a... Ooh, grenade. I'll argue that we are a skill-based, concept. If you look at the, the way the Division is actually fleshed out and fashioned out as a concept in video games and shooters. You have somebody trying to res them over there. I just need that heavy to bake. That's all I need him to do. What's up with that? What you doing? Oh, another grenade. Look at them just dying. Whoever's shooting that grenade, you better hide, man. Let me hit this guy in the head so I can get perpetuation is on my assault rifle, so I'm gonna get some real cool perks. Let me get my fire start. Look at that. That status effect burn is just so good. Now let me hit him with that weapon. That Scorpio. He's healing, but man, look at him. Look at how it just reminds this Reclaimer, the first Reclaimer. Remember the first Reclaimer from the Division 1? This concept actually goes with or in line with that outlandish, segment of just depleting your enemy's health as you're going through a mission. And that's the beauty of this, because I mean, I don't know. I just don't see how you cannot come back and farm this weapon and put in your stash, even if that's all you're going to do. And this is one of the reasons I wanted to make this video talking about this weapon, because I believe that it is just a concept that the development team needs to continue to do in order to get this game to, go in line with what their vision and implementation is. Now, I saw a post from, my buddy Kamikaze Von Doom, and he said, it feels like PvP is getting ignored in this game and the developers don't want to come out and say anything. Even my other YouTube colleague here and friend, Shadow Gaming, weighed in and said they need to come out and just say that. And I believe they need to. They need, their actions are showing that they are actually more committed to PvE. But it seems like, the PvP side, they're not saying anything, because I believe that they have something in mind either now or in a future game, and they don't want to come out and say anything and spoil it. And plus, this weapon also has a PvP modifier, which there's no one in here to test it for me. So let me show you the Septic Shock talent. What's causing all of that? I get 1 poison. It says shooting a target applies stacks of venom, which lasts for 10 seconds. Increasing stacks adds more severe debuffs to the target. 1 stack is poison, 3 disorient, 6 shock, 7 targets. 7. The target takes additional 20% damage from all sources, and the stacks no longer increase. So this is what you want to do. You want to light them up, and you want to stack all that damage. And since you already have status effect damage from Eclipse Protocol, you're just a walking demolishing machine. I think that there are other implementations you can use for this build if you were to maybe use the artillery turret, where you're applying a lot of bleed. You're using all kinds of different things. You're using explosive damage with your seeker mines, which also can apply some more bleed as well. And these are the things that are going to basically take you from just a mediocre version of this build to a build that actually does do some decent overpowered damage. That is, the pattern of a PvE player that is already at endgame. This is what we need to see from this game, if you get what I mean. So I'm going to play a little bit more here, and then I'll just, stop the video and put some of my stream highlights as well, in order. Look at this. Look at this Black Tusks. Now, the downside, though, is if I were to meet like a Black Tusk, one of their warhounds or robots, they're going to pretty much shred me. See, now I have a heavy coming. Oh yeah, this one's not healing, so this one's gonna take a lot of damage. He's shocked too, so he's just in place. Now he's gonna take fire. He's gonna take burn damage from. Now I'm gonna also go ahead and just light him up with this. Oh, I missed. That was the only one I had. Oh. Oh, he's now healing. I hate that they can heal, man. How do you give a heavy with all that armor healing? Can you get shocked real quick? Oh, gosh. Just the peppering alone. Look, he's under all kinds of status effects. Oh, my gosh. Disorient, everything. If I had... Now, if I knew I was going against the Black Tusks, my preference would be to modify this build and use what's it called, the technician specialization. So I have a lot of those those technician damaging things, and I have the grenade to disorient, and that will probably work to a specific extent and a certain level. But as a shotgun player, which I've played for a while, I'm just seeing all kinds of, you know, different things that you could do with this. You could run this with one of your shields and put this, you know, and just keep running around and peppering these bad guys. If you want to do a gun version of the build. Oh, that did not hit anybody. That sucks.
Show me where. UAVs are up.
UAVs? You're dead before that UAV comes my way. You? See how that spread. Look at that spread. Look at all that spread. Oh.
I don't see them.
Spread. Oh my lord, look at that stinger wiped out the whole place. Oh, he's got a warhound. I hope that warhound stays where it's at. Thank you for lighting that up for me. Oh, bleed. Oh, let me add some fire to that. Let me put some pepper on you. He's done, man. There's no way he's gonna stay alive after that. So, I mean, as a solo player, you can see the benefit of this weapon. You can leverage this benefit. You can go in and knock out most missions. I almost, you know, oh, this is skill damage with skilled. It's not maxed out, though. It would have been better if it had skill damage, and I'll be able to test all kinds of fun stuff on it. I'm almost tempted to go try a legendary mission myself. Now, yes, I will get peppered. That is for sure. But let's see if I can do District Union on legendary and see how far I'll get. I know they're going to give me problems. That's for sure.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
I just need to hit somebody. Where are all the enemies? Oh, there you are. Now that I hit somebody, let's see what happens. Whew! They hit too hard, man. Look at that grenade. He just launched that thing out of there. We're going back in, man. Yeah, I need a better spot where they can't hit me with a grenade. That grenade is too potent. You can't even run away, man. I think I like this spot here. Look, he's already shooting grenades. Grenades that you can't back up on a good day. Get out of here. Let me secure this front area and see. See, look. This is where you need technician, because these warhounds are just gonna send them out to come pepper you. Yeah, you can't bleed these bots, and those are gonna be your only problem. So that's why I said technician is probably gonna be something that comes in handy against these mechs. But when it comes to the enemy NPCs, I mean, you already see their health. Their health is nothing. I mean, I literally am chewing them out. One of them's dead. I just did 4 million on there. He's burning. When he dies, he's gonna spread that thing. Look at the spread. They are quite resilient, though. That's one thing about them. Yeah. So I mean, in a context of a group where you're not getting, you know, rushed, or where you're not getting peppered by all these, you know, mechs and all that, I can see how this Scorpio is definitely going to change the game. So, like I said, this is a weapon that I'm going to dub, come back and farm me. Because you know you want me. This is it right here. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll let you judge for yourself. Let me hear what you think in the comment section, because I don't think there's a way that you can pretty much, you know, ignore a weapon like this and not even slot it into your skill builds or your status effect builds. I think this is what this is built for in this game. So I'll talk to you all soon. Hopefully we'll see you in another video. Peace out.